where the game's starting up.
Muddy and Avid Reaper immediately on the kickoff there. Kooky trying to come in immediately on kickoff and score there, but Hexy's going to push it away. Flying through the air like the beautiful beast that he is, tries for a double tap. Avid coming in right now on Kooky. The unfortunate doink. It would have been sick if he was on the orange side, but starting off right here, Hammerheads' first goal 15 seconds in.
Yeah, just an unfortunate well, great touch from Avid, but unfortunate play from the Hawks there, setting up for a little own goal action, but nonetheless, we got 1-0. As Catless coming in with the face-off. Kooky coming up big. Avid showing off a little bit of his aerial control. We got Cat going to the corner. He's going to follow this up. Gets met by Muddy. Elysian over to the corner. And now we have Avid. Might be a little bit of a missed touch, but Hexy's able to get there in time as Kooky keeps the pressure going. We got Catless. One over close coming off post there as Hexy clears it away down to the midfield. We got Catless on the ball. Beats one. Possible upper play. What a pinch. Nobody's there from the Hammerheads as Elysian takes the ball down to the corner, grabs some boost, and let's see what he's got for him. They need an answer here. We're at 4 minutes. Nutty pass across the mid, but nobody's home for Elysian. Kooky's going to follow it up, keep pressure. Good backboard play there from the Hammerheads, but clears it to the middle. Risky play. Muddy just a little wide. We got Avid.
They're going for such physical plays right now as Elysian's trying to take another stab at the net. The demo's coming out, pinning the Hammerheads back on their side, but they've been able to finally get it into the blue zone and maybe start off a counterattack here as Hexy's trying to do something off the ceiling. Seems as though he might be trying to show off tonight on stream in front of the 92 fans we have right here with us tonight.
Yeah, very interesting so far. I mean, besides that one goal, it's been pretty much back and forth. One team gets it cleared, the other comes back. I mean, quality gameplay coming out so far is Avid coming down the sideline from Hexy. Kooky on the touch, looking for another, but can't come up with it. Hexy up to Catless. Catless with the miss, unfortunate. Bad read from him coming on that end, but Hexy followed up in the corner. Avid down in front of the net. Kooky dishing it away. We got Catless again in the corner. Looking for another, gets one. Can he beat Elysian? He can't. Gets met by him, but the ball's up. It's hanging. Nobody challenges. Avid gets a free shot with Elysian there for the save.
3 in net right there sitting for that one, so it was tough to think that Avid could put that one home. But, you know, we're seeing the Hammerheads, they're able to put on this decent pressure just as the Hawks are able to, and right now the only, you know, deciding goal of the match so far is that mistouch coming on defense. Kooky with another one, big save from Catless, pushing it in his corner, trying to make it safe. Nobody will be able to touch that one from Blue as it comes across the crease, and we've got half the game left to play just about, with Orange putting it back in the corner.
That's right. We got Catless here waiting for Muddy to make a play. Muddy's got all the reins of the world. Elysian off the backboard. Scary one. Hexy is there in time. Got Avid looking for a clear, playing this one a little bit slower. Gets it across midline. Met by Elysian, though. And Hexy now to follow it up. Puts it against the backboard. Kooky. Oh, the only one there is Catless. He's hanging out in the mid. We got Avid. Little control on the ball. Slowing it down a bit. It seems like the Hammerheads are just a bit back right now. Maybe both teams just kind of hanging out. Granted, Hammerheads have the lead, so why not? But Blue definitely needs to step it up here. We're at a minute 40. No real signs of opportunity. No real signs of hope coming from them.
Yeah, there seems to be quite a few balls that are just dangling with nobody on either team close enough to put any speed on it. And it seems as though this is almost the Hammerheads' intention. As that one dangerously off the post. They got away with that one as both defenders thought each other had it, so nobody quite made a touch on it. 1:14 now left to play. This one's a dangerous one off the back wall. Elysian's going to read it himself. He can't get any power. He's passing to Kooky, but Catless pushes it away. Now the man on the demo has to come back. No! Oof. He just spawns on the right side, and Muddy's able to push it away. Back to Avid. 60 seconds left.
Yeah, just extremely close. Again, just going down. No real, like, scoring opportunity, though. Everything's met pretty clean. I mean, they just got to find a gap. They got to find a hole here. Neither team finding it, to be honest. So let's see what happens as Avid coming up with the clear, going to Elysian. Elysian trying to follow it up himself, but cannot. Doesn't have the boost to do it. Catless with a nice little flick up. Pass over to Hexy off the backboard. Can he double? No, he can't. But Catless there to follow it up, putting the Hammerheads up by 2.
They caught you know, Kooky coming out for that one, couldn't jump because he knew he was beat, and that left Muddy alone in net on an island, and you put that one off the back wall. Nobody's there to play defense. It's easy for Catless to just put that one off home, even off a bouncer. Didn't matter. It's in the net. It counts. 2-goal lead now with 30 seconds left. They'll need another one soon here, but it might not matter if Catless and Avid are combining on the play there.
It's not COVID, it's Cavid. We got Avid going up the sidewall here, looking for an extra save, but Catless coming in, demanding the ball as he clears it himself as well. Impressive play coming from Catless right now, definitely turning it up in this game one. 7 seconds, 5, easy to say. Hammerheads got this in the bag. It's pretty much impossible for the Hawks at this point to take it. And as I say that, the ball touches the ground. We got Hammerheads up 1.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Only Catless is rocking the shark fin, and I called him Atlas because when I first met the guy, he was going by Atlas. He added the C at the front of his name at a later date, but that was overall pretty clean from the Hammerheads. It almost seemed as though the Hawks didn't know quite how to capitalize on the space that the Hammerheads were giving them. I don't think their play was terribly fast at all. It was just clean with limited mistakes, and so I'm curious to see if the Hawks can maybe turn up the pace a little bit, maybe in their favor for game number 2 here.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. I mean, it wasn't the worst Rocket League. It's just like you said, the offensive opportunities just weren't there for them. And if they're trying to get into this final, they're trying to make something happen. They're gonna need to figure that out. Whether it's communication, whether it's maybe cheating a guy up the field, whatever. Find that outlet pass. Find that guy sitting at mid and make a play. That's what it's gonna come down to. Is who's gonna step up. So
Absolutely.
we'll see.
Just waiting on Catless to ready up here. It seems as though he may be giving his team a pep talk. I do want to say, I said earlier before we get into this one, I have been both on the Birds of Prey and the Shark Attack franchises. Dead Moose over there, formerly Gills, and Treco over on Shark Attack. Both of these GMs very deserving of a trophy, and so whichever team wins here tonight, I'm sure their GM will be very proud. As we kick it off for game number 2 here, Catless and Muddy on the diagonal kickoff. And it'll be immediately won by Muddy. Over to Catless.
Catless down to the mid. Kookie's there to meet him, though. Just Catless looking for another one off the wall, getting a little cheeky there, but Hexy breaking up the play, bringing it down the corner, beats one. Ball's hanging out in mid. Oh, the misread from Avid. Unfortunate. Big opportunity early here in game 2. Catless with a big demo, another big play chance, but Blue is back and recovered. Amen. The Hawks looking okay on defense here, hanging it together. Not by enough, though, as Hexy plays it nice and slow. Tops one right into the top bar. Nice shot coming from Hexy.
This is like the number one play that shows off your mechanics, right? Where you've got to take this ball on the back wall and you need to safely get it across your net somehow. It's a real show of skill if somebody can do it right. And they're, not able to follow it off the wall, and Hexy is just going to slam that one home every time given the opportunity. Catless now working with Hexy once again, trying to put another shot on. Muddy puts it forward to Catless, and it's now off to Avid Reaper. Muddy and Avid meet on the goal line. Ball skates through. Catless looking for Hexy now in the midfield from the corner. Gets shut down by Kooky, and they'll have to start again.
Yeah, very interesting coming out game 2 here. Ball's mostly on the Hawks half. As I say that, finally we're down on the Hammerheads corner, but for the most part, it's Hammerheads all day, so we'll see what happens. They got a lot of work to do. Sure, plenty of time, only down by 1, but the Hammerheads showing no signs of remorse right now. As Muddy finally trying to generate some offense, throws it a bit too wide. Elysian with a nice touch across mid, but Avid able to push this one away, and he takes it downfield. Running low on boost, can he beat? No, but he gets a good 50, slows the defender, gets him out of the way. Elysian now on a push. Catless with a great touch, flicks it over one. Uh-oh, Kooky on net. Good save coming from Avid. Hanging out back,
Avid
takes it down himself off the backboard. Can anybody be there? No. Muddy with a great clear. As Catless gets the misread. This is trouble. Could be a Hawks goal. Passes it down to his teammate. No shot. No shot, unfortunately, coming out of the Hawks. Hexy now alone without boost. Pushes it towards the net. Muddy grabs some possession. Passes it over to Elysian. A little behind him, though, but Elysian going to be able to follow this one up. Gets it past one, not on net. As Kooky tries to follow it up, but is unable to. We got Muddy. Hexy following up on the clear. Gets beat by Elysian. Elysian look for another, but Catless is there to deny him. We've got Kooky again, corner, looking for it, but a great clear coming from Avid. Strong hit and a redirect from Catless. Can it go in? Oh, Money goes off the post. Unreal. What a save. Very, very close play there. Kind of playing that one way, way too close, but nonetheless, saves it. And Kooky now coming down the other way, pops it up.
I can't
that was
believe
unreal.
it.
I can't believe that ball didn't go into the net.
I was looking at it and I was like,
I'm at a loss of words if you can't tell by my stuttering, but holy, I cannot believe that ball didn't find the back of the net.
It looked not fast enough. I was like, surely he's got the save, and then he makes the save and it's barely off the post, and I couldn't believe it. But it seems as though even before that, Kooky now, this is the best chance they've had since that other touch that just had no power to it, but it looks like the Hawks are just not able to get these balls driven on target. The one chance, genuine chance that we've seen, there was no power behind it, so it seems as though they've just got to find a way to strike the ball cleanly here. It's exactly what the Hammerheads are doing. Catless just lucked out on that redirect. The unfortunate side of Lady Luck. As Hexy now coming off the back wall, can he redirect this one from Avid? He can. Ooh. Kooky.
What a save.
Monster save.
Yeah, big
1
save.
minute, 30 seconds left. Avid, one more try. Not quite. Hexy's going to keep it in the zone, but nobody's going to be there to follow it up, so it seems like Blue might start their counterattack here.
Yeah, nice little touch out there from Kooky, but Elysian not able to find the back of the net as Catless breaks up a play. But Kooky again with a big ball over the mid. Nobody's there. Muddy just with the misread, unfortunately. Another scoring opportunity coming out of the Hawks. Good to see at least some offense coming from them right now. You know, that's kind of been their problem all along. So hopefully this pays off for them as Muddy continues the offensive pressure. But nobody there to follow up this ball. Here's Elysian. Gets a touch over. Going to look for another on the back wall. Can he find it? No, he can't, as Catless will have basically a free clear.
He's going to clip.
He's up in the air. He's trying to clip, but clip he cannot, as Muddy showing some great patience there in the back. And now Muddy again trying to take it himself. Oh, gets the unfortunate touch. Oh, what a shot, though. What a nice little flick, but the 50 coming out big. Nobody home, and Catless will put the dagger in the coffin. 2-0 with 36 seconds left.
Oh, it looks almost as if the Hammerheads are like slightly flat-footed on defense too. Like, if the Hawks are just able to drive these balls at the net, I feel like they'd score, but we're, 30 seconds out from game number 2 being done. They still have not scored yet in this best-of-7 series, and I'm worried that if they don't get one here before the buzzer, it won't happen, and they'll start to deflate, demoralize themselves. They're going to try here now. Kooky off the wall. Easy to Hexy, though, as that one's nowhere near on target. He forced it to the corner. 17 seconds now. Catless off the wall, getting dunked. Muddy on the attack. Avid to beat. Avid with an excellent 50. Slow playing it out of the corner. Elysian cannot read that Avid's not touching that ball. It'll get carried all the way back into the blue half. There's no way you're scoring 2 goals in this time. Hammerheads now up 2-0. In the minor finals of RSC Season 9 in this best-of-7. They've only got to take 2 more. Can they do it?
Yeah. I mean, right now it's all Hammerheads. At least Hawks there showing a bit more offense, getting a couple opportunities. But again, like you said, they're off target. They're not, connecting together on that level yet where they need to be. So Hawks, you got to show up. Down 2. I mean, this is the finals. This is it. This is what you came all the way here for. Don't let it go for nothing. So looking to see a W out of them, looking to see some action coming from the Hawks side. Hopefully get this final really pumping.
Yeah, the Hawks are no pushovers. I don't understand. Maybe they're... I don't know. I haven't watched too much of their gameplay. I don't know if they're, capitalizing on other teams' mistakes, and that's why they're here. But the Hammerheads aren't giving them an inch. They're going to have to be beat. The Hawks are going to have to find something to do that, truly puts them above the Hammerheads, because they're just playing clean, simple Rocket League at the moment. So I hope they can do it. Kooky and Catless on the kickoff. Game number 3, minor finals.
Here we go as Avid gets the touch, beats Muddy, and it goes in. Started off quick with a 6-second goal from Avid Reaper.
He flips for this one, pre-flips the little tiny touch past Muddy. I don't know, was Muddy even reading that without Avid's touch? I cannot tell, but, Shark Attack now scoring the 3rd first goal in 3 games, and they find themselves immediately up with a lead. Not how you wanted to start this one by the Hawks, but you've got the entire game still left to play. Catless with another try. So maybe they can turn it around right here off the back of Muddy. trying to push it past Hexy out of the corner.
Definitely need some magic happening as Kuki gets one across the mid, but Catalyst going to beat Elysian on the 50-50. Goes up the sidewall, looking for another touch. He's going to have an open net. Chooses not to. Kuki, Hexy, Muddy. No, it was actually Kuki. Kuki coming up with a big save. As Muddy now takes control. Might be a little bit of a mistouch off the backboard. Elysian able to scramble it up. Get it out to Kuki, but here we go. Hexy following up with that offense. Miss from Muddy. A little scattered right now coming out of the Hawk side. Definitely need to tone it down and collect themselves. I mean, like we've been saying, you know, they have every chance in the world to come back to really put themselves in this final, and they just got to turn it up. They got to relax a little bit. Maybe the nerves is what it is, you know. Unfortunately, with tournament play do come some tournament nerves, and I know how that feels. So,
absolutely, Muddy with the double tap opportunity. There's the first goal for the Hawks right there. Kuki coming off of Muddy's double touch off the backboard. That sets him up. There's nobody playing backboard defense right there. Catalyst trying to bail out his teammates who weren't quite in the right spot. That'll tie it 1-1, and that's exactly what they needed for some momentum.
Yeah, no doubt. Finally seeing a goal coming out of the Hawk side. Let's go. We definitely got a game. Avid with the shot. Catalyst with a big redirect in front of the net, though. Answer it immediately.
So smart. Avid wants to bang this down because he sees the only one who can save it is on the back wall. But Muddy comes in bottom, so he decides to pass to Catalyst instead. That ball's not going in the net if he shoots it. What a heads-up play. Cannot underestimate that man and his passing ability, right? We know he can score, but he'll set up Catalyst all day, every day, all day.
And now Catalyst looking to respond with a little help, but Hexy finally able to break the play up. Gonna play it slow here, gets it off the backboard. Kuki able to follow this one wide, but Catalyst staying sharp at the midfield, looking for another touch, doesn't get one. As Muddy now trying to get a little offense going, but a big clear coming from Avid. Elysian taking this one to the corner, bounces across mid, scary play. Kuki throws it on, almost at net. Muddy able to follow it up. And now here we go, Muddy at the midfield. A little bit of boost. Pushes it out to the side. We got Elysian, no boost. Sits one off the backboard. Muddy's there, drops a nice looking pass across mid, but Avid able to break up the play and get the clear. We got Kuki now. Looking for some offense. Catalyst with a big bump on the defensive end. Managed to get the ball down to the other side of the field. And it's kind of hanging out.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play from Catalyst. He knew he couldn't race back to that ball, so he bumps the offensive player. Instead, a double tap off the back wall. No! Hexy barely off the post. Catalyst with 100 boost now. He's going off the ceiling. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's going to clip. Muddy with the reach up. Excellent read from that man. Saving what would have been his hopes and dreams. Hexy now out of the corner, trying to keep it away from Elysian. Catalyst in the corner now as well, leaving Avid alone. Back post. Catalyst playing out of his mind right now, saving his teammates. Bumps galore, making everything easy. Hexy now just needs to beat one. Can't get it past Kuki. And it'll bounce out of the corner safely. And Shark Attack will once again, Hammerheads have to reset.
Yeah, and they do, but Muddy coming in for the quick play. What a nice little touch there coming from Avid, but kind of leaves the net exposed. Hexy able to get the save. And Kuki will play that mid. No, he will not. It'll be a miss. Hexy outplays Muddy. Nobody's getting there for that one as Hexy puts his team up 2.
What a play. It seems as though no matter how much the Hawks, you know, they have such limited time out of their half, and so they need to do something with it. And right away, the ball crosses the midline, and where's it going? Straight at the net. And the last man is not quite back yet. So unrelenting pressure from the Hammerheads. They are truly, you know, a weight class above right now. The Hawks, they scored one. I thought it might come with momentum, but Hammerheads have done an excellent job of just shutting it down. And here's another empty net. Hexy, unfortunately, can't slam that one home. Catalyst now off of the wall. It will go off the back wall. Elysian's touch is not exactly what he wanted, which will give Avid an opportunity on net. Save from Kuki. Back to the corner. Catalyst still keeping it in the zone. He's going to try and do it himself. He'll go back midfield. Avid trying to go off the ceiling, doesn't quite get there or push the ball high enough, so it'll leave Catalyst alone. And once again, they'll have to reset. They're 2 goals up. 1 minute left to play. It doesn't look good for the Hawks.
No, still not looking sharp for the Hawks. I thought with their 1 goal, they're really going to start showing signs, but the Hammerheads have been relentless. As I say that, the weirdest wall pitch I think I've ever seen on stream coming out of Muddy here. Who came up for the challenge? Oh, Avid coming up for the challenge. Guys bumped back into the ball and ends up an own goal. Hawks showing signs of a possibility here. You know,
right.
2 to 3, 57 seconds left. We got time. So let's get into it. Catless, though, winning the face-off. Avid followed it up off the backboard. Can't get it. Hexy for the shot. Slams one home, putting his team up 2 again.
Man, it's so unfortunate, but they owed him one, right? Because there was the awkward own goal for the first goal of the first game, you know, off of the doink. So they owed some sort of own goal, but immediately following, it's just back in the net again, and your deficit is still 2.
Yeah. It's like we were saying, Hammerheads are just on it right now. They want this final. You know, the Hawks, not saying that they don't, but right now you got to tune it up. You know, you're on the ropes now. We're going to go into a game 4 with 3 losses, a possibility for a sweep, also a big possibility for a reverse sweep. But you know, you got to believe in it. You got to know that you got it, and you got to change what you're doing. As I say that, Catless with a nice solo play. Can't get it to go in, though, as Kooky following it downfield. Doesn't get the touch. Elysian followed it up, puts it across middle, but Catless in control. One-on-one situation. Can he get Muddy this time? No! Muddy with a nice save. And that 1v1 there. As a nice clear coming out from the back wall. Muddy now gets a play going up high, but Avid with a big strike across field. I don't think anyone's getting to there. Elysian able to get a touch on it, but kind of irrelevant as it goes across. Can Kooky get there? No, he cannot. Hexy drops down. Elysian gets demoed from Catless. Huge demo as Avid trying to make a play. Kind of wasting time here in the mid. The guys are playing it really smart. And that's it. We have game 3 going to the Hammerheads. Hammerheads up 3-0 right now. Looking really, really good in this final. Looking like they want to win it. I can't lie. If we're guessing off the last 3 games, you know who's winning this. You know who's taking it home.
Unless something drastic happens, right? The Hawks could, in theory, make some sort of roster move if they wanted. They're probably going to take this time to talk about, you know, their mental state and trying to keep things together. But it's like we're watching the Oprah Winfrey show on the Oprah Winfrey Network. It is all one-sided right here. One team is writing this narrative at the moment, and it is the Hammerheads. And you can't, I can't say that I'm not happy about it because I am, you know, the AGM over there. But oh man, I really want to see these boys win. I can't hide it anymore. Go Hexy, go Cat, let's go Avid, do it now. On the kickoff, go for the sweep, do it.
We'll see what they got. Game 4 kicking off. Already in the Hawks half. A little bit of a physical play coming across Hexy. Big save coming from Elysian as a heater was thrown at net from Hexy. Elysian now trying to make a play out of boost. Kooky's going to follow it up. Gets it under 1. Close, but Hexy's there for the save. He's going to follow it up on his own. Very little boost coming across mid. Gets under 1, but it's going to be a banger from Muddy as he goes to follow this up. Try to make a little something happen, but Catless standing ground. Kooky now bounce it off backboard. Good clear coming from Avid. It's up to Catless. Catless flicks it over 1. Is it on net? It is! He buries one home. Game 4. Only 34 seconds in. Catless finds a goal.
Holy, from midfield line, 3-pointer, half-court shot. Give that man $10,000 and a hug from the mascot of whatever NBA game you're at. That was sick, and he knows it because he's typing in all chat right now like a goofy goober, which is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay composed because anything is losable here in the RSC. Just as the intro states, we are the most competitive Rocket League in the world, and that's why Kooky immediately in the back of the net. That's why you don't type in all chat. Get it together, bud.
Yeah, coach, you got to tell him. You got to get on the line. I mean, why are you even in stream right now? You should be coaching. But nonetheless, Kooky finding a nice goal on the back there, the equalizer here in game 4. And now we have Avid winning a big face-off. This one's going to be on net. Oh, Muddy there in time, though, off the kickoff, denying the kickoff goal. Very nice save coming out of Muddy as Kooky pushes one upfield. Avid, though, nice little back touch, kind of breaking up the play. Everybody's awkward right now. Muddy with a big hit over the middle. Elysian's up for it. Only slaps it right down, unfortunately, right into Catless, who's going to take it downfield. He's looking for Avid here in the center. Avid with a nice touch. Back over to the left. Going to try to get a play, but Elysian now making it dangerous for Hexy as he's scrambling to get back to net. He gets it over 1. Kooky's there. Oh, big save coming from Hexy as Kooky almost on the 50 to put his team ahead. We got Elysian now in the corner looking for a clear. A couple misses coming from the Hammerheads. The third one is there, but he's 50'd by Muddy. As Kooky now in control. No, unfortunately hands this one away. Catless with a big bang and clear across the field. Can he find that himself? He can, but not on net, unfortunately, as Elysian picks up boost. Starts to take it down. Here we go. Finally touching the other team's half. This is good. This is positive. Elysian with
Yeah.
a shot, banger of a shot, getting over Catless, getting over everybody, finding a way to finally give the Hawks their first lead of this series.
It comes in game 4, and at the time they needed it. Like, it's a different team. That's what I was worried about. They just gave the pep talk. There's nothing to lose, right? You don't need to play not to lose anymore. You can play to win. You know, all cards on the table kind of thing, and that's exactly what they're doing now. And I was worried for the Hammerheads because they did look a little stagnant there, sitting in net, as you see both Avid and Hexy are kind of just parked there. If anything on target is put with any heat on it, they'll get scored on just like they did the last goal. So if they're not on offense, the Hammerheads don't look as dominant. So if the Hawks can keep this up, I'm genuinely worried. A reverse sweep is always possible. They're going to need at least one more to make me feel more secure about that, but Kookie might have something to say. Hexy with an excellent save, pushing that one away. Back over to Catless. Hexy decides to go for it instead. Muddy's there up quick, and it's 3-1 now off the back wall. You can't make it up. You can't.
No, you can't. I definitely think the Hammerheads, they got to pull it in together right now. I think, you know, they got a little too excited with their 3-0 lead, and that's showing a little bit here. So they need to pull it back. There's still time in this game to even come back and, you know, win the whole thing. But for now, Hawks up 3-1, and here we go. Hexy coming across the mid, looking at Catless. Catless picking this one up. Can't find the 1v1 play as Muddy standing ground. Coming back to Elysian. Catless with a big 50. This is trouble, but Muddy able to get back to the ball. We got Kookie following it up. It's 2-on-1. Big 50 coming out of Avid, though. Getting it out to Hexy now, who's going to be dangerously in the air with a lot of boost. Hanging out, looking. Catless coming up for the shot, but gets denied from Elysian. And Muddy finally able to clear it away. But Hexy staying on it. The midfield pressure right now, when the Hammerheads get on offense, is absolutely unreal. They are over every ball. It is almost impossible for the Hawks to get it down the other way successfully and keep it there. As I say that, here we go. We got Catless. Getting 50 from Muddy, finally. A big bang coming from Kookie. Elysian's up, maybe for a read. Doesn't get it, bounces out, but Muddy there to follow it up in the corner. He's got a ton of boost. Nice 50 coming out of him. Kookie maybe getting a little too fancy on that one. Unfortunately, gets the no read, and we're going back the other way.
Hexy no.
Couple big misses coming out of that side. The net's open. Kookie's there at the last moment now for a 3-goal lead in a game 4.
They did it, right? They scored 1 goal, and it was kind of pretty from Catless, and he types in all chat, and then this woman named Karma, not the one that actually plays Rocket League, but Karma comes in and says, well, you want to type in all chat, here's your fat L, sir. So now, they're probably going to lose this game. I don't know if they can score 3 goals in a minute. They haven't proven that quite yet. So I think Hawks are safely taking this one, and so they'll move into game number 5. Still on match point, keep in mind, because this is a best of 7, and this is winner take all, as we are sitting in the finals right here, ladies and gentlemen. So I think after this one, you maybe don't count your chickens. As Avid with the pinch off the ground. How fast was that?
And only 76. It seemed like it was a lot faster, I'm not going to lie. What a shot coming from Avid. Hitting the top left corner perfectly. Cut the deficit down to 2, so good things coming from the Hammerheads. Finally, a little bit of success in this game 4. It's been a nightmare for him so far. I mean, the equalizer, yeah, but now down 3. Unfortunately for them, down 2. And here we go. Avid looking to cough up a little bit more as Hexy gets a touch, but nothing too great off the ceiling as Muddy's going to follow it. Catless to the corner now. Gets beat from Muddy. Muddy looking for a bump. Gets the pass down to Kookie. Kookie's there. We're back up to a 3-goal lead.
Yeah, the second he dunks that ball from Catless right there, it's either Avid Reaper touches it and he saves the day, or he misses like he does because it was just going too fast and he concedes because third man is not going to be playing front post like that. So 5-2. I still think it's safe to say that the Hawks are taking this one. Avid had something to say about it. Blasphemy that I was saying, but it looks like this one will still be going to the Hawks, and the Hammerheads can reset, reassert their dominance, or the Hawks, now finding form, will gain the confidence to lay it on them and show that they're no slouches.
Yeah, finally able to find the net here in game 4, so things are looking up for the Hawks. Hammerheads really gotta, like you said, they gotta reset. They gotta take it back, they gotta talk, they gotta do whatever they gotta do, but they just gotta calm it down a bit and get back to the Rocket League that they were playing.
Yeah, a little cocky, a little cocky. We're gonna disregard that one. You know, write it off if you're the hammer.
Definitely cocky as Atlas is typing mid-game to chat. The risky
Yeah,
play coming
yeah,
from
yeah.
Atlas there.
That was exactly the reason that we didn't have them on stream on Monday for their semifinal because we did not want any sort of, you know, ego or showboating to come out, right? They know that the fans are out here tonight with their copy pastas. By the way, chat, that one with the chicken, it doesn't rhyme. You know, they're out here performing for people. And so you know, they need to not get in their own heads. That's the way the Hammerheads are definitely going to lose when they start to play this overly mechanical, overly dramatic, trying to be too flashy game. They just need to play the solid game that they were playing the first 3 games, and they could come away with the championship.
Yeah, yeah. Nonetheless, I want to see a game 7. So let's see the Hawks turn up.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I gotta go against you. We can't have a
dang.
completely biased stream, so I gotta go for the Hawks here. I'm pulling for them now.
All right,
you know? we
you
got
know,
the
fair enough.
battle. We got the battle. We're coming in. Hawks still down 2, so 3-1. If Hammerheads win, it's all over. And Kooky coming up big early with the dish from Muddy, putting his team up 1 with only 7 seconds off the clock.
The culture shift, right? This was the Hammerheads doing it in 6 seconds. The other game, now the Hawks are doing it in 7 seconds here. So a tale of 2 teams, right? They seem to have flip-flopped. Whatever Gatorade they were drinking over on the Hammerheads, they passed the cooler over across the pitch, and now Hawks are taking that sip. As Hexy now trying to do one top corner, can't quite get there. Excellent save. Kooky trying to play it up to Muddy. Avid will deny. Back to the corner now. Muddy will try and regroup. Avid with a big win, but nobody's quite there for the Hammerheads to put this one on target. 3 in net, keeps it low. Hexy one more time off the crossbar. Avid's just got to put this one into the empty net. Puts it off the post. Catalyst now back to the corner. They're going to try and keep on pressure. This is what we know they know how to do. But Avid definitely needs to score that one as Hexy might bail him out by a sick double tap.
Hey!
And he slams the bottom corner with the help of Avid Reaper. Hexy almost clipping on him there with a sick read, but with so many people in net, it was going to be hard to do until Avid comes in. 50-50 winner, looking like Fireburner out there in his prime. 1-1 now with 4:14 left to play.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Interesting. A lot more plays happening right now. Very, very early, very quick in this game 5. So Hexy looking for the big one, but goes wide. Stays with it, but Kooky gonna pop it up. Oh, big demo coming from Hexy as Muddy, though, able to get the big clear, and Hexy will be the one to find it. Gets it over Muddy. This is kind of dangerous, actually. Goes a little bit too tall, but Catless with the follow-up. Great read coming from Catless, put his team up by 1.
Kooky's in the spot where he needs to wait for the read, right? His back man jumped for that too early without realizing how fast it was, so he simply got to read the wall bounce, but you're not going to do that quicker than Catless. Not in this series. And so 2-1 now for the Hammerheads.
No, right you are. Catless putting on quite the performance tonight. It's really good to see everybody getting involved, though, you know? It's not like we've just been saying Kylis or we've just been saying one person. Everybody from both sides are really getting involved in this game, so it's good. It's good. It's good to see, you know? I hope they're having fun. That's the main thing. You know, win or lose, yeah, I know. Bragging rights, it's great to win. It sucks to lose. Da-da-da-da-da. But if you had fun doing it, that's all that matters. We got Avid coming down, looking for another goal. Doesn't get the ground pinch that he's looking for, but Catless there to follow it up. As all 3 Hammerheads are a bit on the offensive half, but Avid playing it risky like that gets the challenge in his favor. Now Catless is going to be the one to follow this up. Gets it off the backboard, looking for an extra touch. Oh, bit of a double commit coming out of Hexy there, unfortunately, breaking up his own play. But as soon as I say that, Avid with an immediate response. Big save coming from Elysian. Now a big clear coming from Muddy across the top. Now it's a race down to the corner. Hexy gets the first, but kind of a bit of a touch towards mid. Shots on net, goes off the top post. What a shot coming from Muddy, saving the Hammerheads. And here we go, Kooky with a big save down the other end, looking to get back to the ball. Hexy, big banger off the top. Catless is there, gets a floater, another one off the backboard. Nobody finds it from the Hawks, but luckily nobody's coming from the Hammerheads. As Avid continues to strike, big clear coming from Muddy. Kooky trying to beat Catless, does not. Big bang off the backboard. Reading it himself, gets it, but not the corner he's looking for as Avid follows it up, but is met by a Hawk. Now we have Kooky all alone. Big bang off the back wall, looking to make a little something happen. Cannot, but Muddy's going to follow it up. Hexy with a nice clear over the top. Elysian, good control. Kicks one back over to mid, gets the challenge on Catless, and the ball's still in the Hammerheads corner. Finally, Avid Reaper able to get a little room.
Go ahead, 2K.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was 2 goals. 2 goals that Hexy should have had. One, Avid tries to jump for it and lands on it horribly, so he pinches it away safely to the corner for the blue team for free. And then the second one there, Catless, trying to show how speedy he is when Hexy just was up for it already and had a clear shot at net. So it seems as though these Hammerhead boys are still in the zone of, I gotta do everything solo plays McGee here. They're a little worried about putting them in the net, not about just being good teammates as they were earlier in the season. They've still got the lead here, a minute 30 left. It's absolutely still winnable here for the Hawks. They just need one to tie it. But I'm worried the Hammerheads can't keep double committing like they have been. It might cost them on defense here soon.
They've been looking out so far as Muddy gets finally a big save coming out of this side now. Looking to go the other end. Elysian going to follow it up with a big touch. This one's on net, but going to be met from Avid with a nice little banger off the backboard. Kuki keeping up the play. Fakes him out. Doesn't go for the ball whatsoever. The ball is hanging out. Awkward spot for the Hammerheads, but they somehow managed to stay alive. Avid in a bit of control now. Gets a big win over Kuki. Muddy having to stretch out for this one, only to go backward, and Elysian bails the Hawks out of a really bad situation coming back on their end. Nonetheless, able to beat the counterattack as Kuki meets Catless. Ball's going towards the net, though. Not good. 3 misses. Catless is going to have an open net. Oh, no, you hate to see it. What an unfortunate series of events for the Hawks as all 3 miss the ball, and Catless takes it away.
The easiest goal he will ever score in a finals match. That is so unfortunate if you're the Hawks. Obviously I'm biased over here for the Hammerheads, but you never want to see that. I was very much excited for a competitive series, and it has been following games 1 and 2, but that just hurts. It just hurts, and can they come back? They almost tried to do it there, Muddy off the post. Elysian under the bar! Okay, the dream's still alive, right? We don't focus on the mistakes, we focus on the positives, and we just scored right there. 20 seconds left to do it. Can the Hammerheads hold out, or will the Hawks force an OT?
Yeah, you don't know. That makes it interesting. I mean, 20 seconds isn't a long amount of time, but the fact that they just got an answer finally, only down by 1, the dream is, well, as Kuki gets the chance, Elysian now with the chance. We got misses left and right. Catless now taking control, grabbing a little possession on the ball, but Muddy gonna break up the play, and Hexy coming up big again as the clock's winding down. Look at this, ball's up in the air. It is looking like the Hammerheads maybe are gonna put this one away, and they do. Congratulations, Hammerheads, you're RSC Season 9 minor champion.